All right, everybody. Welcome back to the PRPL Podcast. This is your host, Austin. I hope you're doing well today. It would be Sad Sack Sunday when you're listening to this. It is Thursday night for us. This is kind of our main movie recording day, I'd say, at this point, fellas. We've kind of, if we can get this time at this date of the week, this is what we're going to go for. It's going to be Thursday evenings right after work. And it's a good feeling. Friday Eve, right on the cusp. We're almost there, fellas. We're almost there. How we doing tonight?
Austin, I'm doing fantastic. I see Griffin shoving that coffee down his neck, so I'll jump right in here. This is a great time, Austin. I love this Thursday recording. This used to be Thirsty Thursday was the day. So, I realized Fridays for you guys.
Is that what the kids call it, Mike?
That's what the kids call it. Yeah. Hey, I'm even celebrating a little early tonight with you guys.
Look at that weasel.
This guy doesn't work.
Celebrate with you guys. Hey, wow. You know what? I just felt
Mike's done a whole lot of nothing this week.
Hey. Mike hadn't done much this week now. It's been it's a little cold this morning,
Lucky
boys.
Bastard. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Hey, man. Yeah,
I think it was in the 40s this morning.
Lucky cat, man. Yep.
Lucky cat. But for the rest
Griff,
of us,
how you doing, bud?
Oh, I know.
We're back at it tomorrow.
We are some real sad sacks. I'll tell you what. I'm doing great. I'll just jump right into it. This is my pick this week, guys. Coraline. And Austin, I think you and I best know this movie as having been introduced to us by our grandma Debbie. I remember her having this on the VCR years ago, saying, "Hey, I saw this movie, thought y'all would like it." And we probably went into it thinking it was going to be ridiculous. And lo and behold, we fell in love, watched it probably, 5 to 10 times at her place alone. So it just seemed perfect for this season to me.
Absolutely. And I told your dad, it was probably right when they finished getting their basement finished, right? So they had that new kind of sitting area where they could watch movies. So they recorded these on the TV when you still did that, They recorded these, and we watched Coraline, which came out in 2009, but also we watched The Fantastic Mr. Fox, which came out in 2009. Those are two movies that just kind of coincided. We're right around that time. I was telling your dad, it's like, yeah, we watched that and Fantastic Mr. Fox. They had to be around the same time. And sure enough, I looked at both when they came out, and they both come out in 2009.
Yep.
Both get nominated for Oscars, actually, as well.
Amazing. I'll say this, too. There was another movie that we watched over there at least once. It was called Despero. And I'll never forget.
I don't know if I was there that night. I don't think I was there.
I'll never forget Grandma being like, "Austin Connor looks like that mouse Despero." She thought it was the funniest thing, man. Oh, my gosh.
Poor Ross.
Certainly. We'll be doing Fantastic Fox probably here soon as well. Fantastic.
Oh, Foxy?
Foxy. We'll get into that. We'll bring back. We'll get Mike talking about Wes Anderson again. So sure to be some fireworks on that episode, guys.
Oh, hey, Dad, give it to us. Give it to us. You got it? Show us some fireworks, bruh. You got one? Let's see if he's got it. Yeah! There he is. That's a big win there.
Oh, hey, Griffin.
Winning.
Didn't freeze up at all. Right on cue.
For those of you that are only listening to this, we do a YouTube video podcast.
Nice.
You can find us on YouTube as well. I should have said that. And you can see what we were just talking about there, because Mike is he's got some animations with his screen that he doesn't quite know how to control, but he's figuring out his powers at this point,
Hey, he's honing them in.
I've got my magic, Oh, boy.
All right, guys. Well, let's do some credits about this movie. This movie is directed, produced, and written by Henry Selick. It is based on a novella by Neil, Gaiman, maybe is his name.
It's Gaiman.
Originally, he reached out to this director who had previously directed The Nightmare Before Christmas, which came out in 1993 with Hocus Pocus. If you haven't checked that one out, it's out as well. It's still the season. Check that as well.
It's funny. It's a funny one.
It's a real funny one. Maybe our funniest.
I think that. Dad, do you think Hocus Pocus could have been our funniest episode yet?
There is Absolutely, positively, no doubt. I guys, if you today, I'm walking out, I'm listening to the newest reel, and I've got.
You like that one today, boys?
Austin,
it was great.
It was hilarious. I'm laughing so hard. The lady did not see that I had earbuds in and looked at me like that old dude has lost his mind. But I was laughing out loud. Austin, by far, probably your best reel. So,
and how's that one doing, Austin? I haven't looked at performance on that.
It should be.
It hasn't blasted. It's
middle
okay.
A little bit.
It's gotten some good likes. It's done well on Instagram, but it's just one of those things. Just keep sending them, fellas. We're having fun with it.
Oh, for sure.
This movie also performs incredibly well. It has 2 separate re-releases that brings its total box office to 185 million all time, which makes it the 3rd highest grossing stop motion film of all time. Would you have thought that or even considered it?
It's funny. I would not have. And I've been doing a bit of research too. And, I've been reading where people say Coraline might be the best stop motion film of all time. And I think that's just kind of
stunning.
It
if
is.
You just sit back and watch it and look frame by frame, the scene and the it's just beautiful each time. And to think that this is all like practical and just small little, puppets practically.
And you even said that, didn't you, Dad? Like you didn't know if it was claymation or what. Like that's what you really grasped, though.
I thought this was so well done. I mean, just you're mesmerized. I'm watching it, really I'm like, your brain is not functioning to go, how in the hell are they doing that? And I'm sure, Austin, you'll talk about the specifics, but, it took their 130 sets, 52 stages. It sounds like they had teams of 10 that worked on just
thousands of facial expression kind of things. I didn't read.
Well, didn't it take 4 years to actually film it? I think it said it took 4 years or so. I
thought it said 18 months to shoot everything, which is still quite a bit of time, man. And they had people knitting sweaters, tiny sweaters. The amount of detail, and it all shows because everything feels tangible. There's something about that. Maybe kind of the, I don't know if you want to compare it to Jaws and having, even though that animatronic shark is wonky, it's still really holds true to time because it is practically done.
Well, and it's an innovation as well. That's another thing. For anybody who's saying, "Oh my gosh, the Purple Podcast boys, it's Halloween season, it's spooky season, and these assholes are playing Coraline. They're doing Hocus Pocus. These guys have no guts." For anyone saying that, that's fine. But this is an amazing movie. Like you said, the level of detail is fantastic. I mean, I even noticed today, or when I was watching it, I noticed on the dad's computer screen, you can see the text actually appearing as he's typing, and it's actually pertinent to what he's claiming to be typing about. I mean, it's all right there. It's just the level of detail is pretty incredible.
Talk about a sad sack, huh?
I mean, I would say so. The real sad. We know
a sad sack.
We know who the sad sack of this movie is, though. And I wanted to say this first, though. Just as they're innovating, I think it's a cool thing that this is the first animated film that we are reviewing on the Purple Podcast. I think that's noteworthy.
True. Yeah. Well, these 2 Halloween movies we've done are both cult classics. They have their audience. So I think these are great picks. And we didn't really know about Hocus Pocus as much, I'd say. This one we actually, kind of grew up with a bit and have some love for, certainly. And it's a spooky one, man. That villain is a very, very good villain.
Absolutely.
She is a strong contender for best character for just being so menacing and terrifying. When she shows her true form, that kind of spider form.
Just very arresting.
Just those creepy, what do you want to call them? I mean, it looked like a wisp. The fingers were it was creepy.
Real spindly and just I don't know. You just imagine those touching you, and you're like, "Oh my gosh!" Like it kind of icks you out, you know.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, and again, you all were little kids watching this back in the day. I can't. This one would have been like, oh,
well,
here you think this is a kids movie? And Griffin asked me earlier. Yeah. He said, "Dad, this is a kids movie." I said, "Dude, I don't think it's a kids movie at all. It's more than that. It's much
pretty dark.
It is dark. Austin, I said
everything
to
about
Griffin,
it is.
I thought it was a Tim Burton movie. I really did. Yeah. I was locked in to go.
I'm even
watching Tim Burton.
I'm even watching now, and I noticed this in the moment. It was so just bizarre and weird, and it really is a stylistic decision. Even when Coraline is walking around the new place after her dad says, "Hey, go count the windows," and she walks into the bathroom and pulls apart the shower curtain and sees all these bugs on the wall. And what does she do? The music shifts to this really scary thing, and she starts smashing them against the wall. It was kind of like a disturbing scene in its own way. And it's they did not have to do that. Why do that? But I think it just goes in with the kind of ethos.
Griffin, it goes back to all the detail that was put into this. So
another thing you bring up, the music throughout this is
oh my gosh,
so perfect tonally. It's a very moody movie. That's one of my themes.
Yeah.
It just has so much mood to it. As well as just just moody. The soundtrack is great. The character builds is what you were touching on a second earlier. But yeah, I mean, they're just it's got a feel to it that can be off-putting. I could see how some people could immediately.
It's very not
bizarre. Quite Nightmare Before Christmas off-putting, but it's on its way to that. It's somewhere in between, I'd say.
Oh yeah, it's really quirky, but like you said, it takes quirkiness to another level. It's a bit menacing, and I think that's what makes the other mother. Is it the Beldam? Did you read that? The Beldam. Spooky. That's another name that they have for this other mother, Dad. She's some ancient creature or something. They call her the Beldam, which is really interesting to me. But I think what makes her so freaky is kind of that just in between space of oh, I want to care for you. I'm, this special mom to you. But under the surface, there's so much that's not being said that really, comes to the forefront by the end of the movie. And it's just that really uneasy feeling that you get throughout this movie. It's very creepy in that way. It really is. But there's a lot of heart to it as well.
It's just like a spider. She's reeling you in. Hey, she's giving you great food. She's doing all of these things. You all remember the Jungle Book, hiss, look into my eyes. She's reeling you in, and then wham, she wants you as a prize. She wants to sew your eyes up,
I was thinking about that.
It freaked me out. That just kind of freaks me out, the whole thing. Guys, I'm going to say this, and you all could probably go, what a dodo. But here we are. We're in the upside down again, kind of. Back to Stranger Things. We're kind of in the upside down. Here you have this world where it's not perfect, but you go to this other world for the first 20 minutes of it, man, this is great. Hey, I get fed. I don't have poison oak anymore on my hands.
And notice the colors. The colors are more vibrant. I'm looking at that dinner scene and how depressing was that dinner scene. God. The food looks horrible. It's in this green, just really depressing room. Everything looks like, oh my God, I'd be miserable. It just looks miserable.
Austin, that sounds quite a bit like Griffin's refrigerator at his place, by the way.
Just about right.
When you say green and miserable, there it is.
Bean sprouts.
I mean, good God. I'm telling you what, when I go over there, it's man, he has nothing to eat. I have to bring my own food.
Talking about all the food, something I was reading, Dad, did you notice that the other mother never eats anything she makes? All she eats are bugs. Did you notice that?
I did not.
The only thing she eats are bugs if you watch, and I thought that was cool. And another little note I had gotten, Austin, about the music, they said it was something like, you might think you're listening to these little French kids singing. It's actually a made-up language, like that.
Yeah.
It's all just made up. It's not gibberish. It's made up.
Yeah. That's funny. Talking about music, 2009. Sorry for the transition. We got to get this one in here.
Oh.
Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon. Yeah,
nice.
baby. The day comes out.
Austin loves that dude.
Yeah,
was
give
Rolling?
Credit.
Wait a
Good
sec.
for
Was
you,
Rolling
Oz.
Papers? Was that 2011? I have a funny thing if that is. When was that?
Him and that Kid Cudi. He loves that dude. Good for you, Oz.
Yeah, hell yeah. While you're looking at that, Griff, want me to
I'm looking
spout
it
some
up.
other movies
Rolling
out?
Papers was 2011. Okay, yeah, I thought it might have been later. I was thinking, Austin, we were in Colorado, and it was just such a great moment. We're driving off to this first hike, and I was like, man, I'm gonna play me some like Hopes and Dreams, Wiz Khalifa. They probably got 20 seconds in, and my dad and mom go, "What the hell is this?" Oh, it was so funny, man. They just like killed the mood in 5 seconds.
Austin,
Yeah,
we were listening to ELO just rocking, and he goes, "Hey, I want to change it." He puts on something, and it was, that was bad.
Don't listen to my playlist because I switch genres like a motherfucker.
Yeah, golly,
man.
that one was bad, man.
Guys, how do y'all feel about a little segment here? Let's see if this one works at all.
Oh gosh,
fire away.
trying new stuff.
Yeah, I was just going through it, and I always find great fun in Letterboxd, what I've told you guys about. And people always add hilarious comments and things like that. So I just grabbed a few.
Oh
of
gosh.
them. So yeah, so this one person, Grace, says, I told my best friend the holy trinity of October animation is Coraline, Corpse Bride, and The Nightmare Before Christmas. And she said, yeah, same, except for me, it's just Coraline 3 times.
Oh.
Hey, I'm telling you guys, it's so interesting. You guys are making about the bugs. I had no idea. I was trying to focus so much on this one. There's a lot going on. The characters, Bobinski. Oh my God, I love that dude. I love him just jumping around. He was great. He was like on springs. I thought he was fantastic. And I love
his schnuts cut. They made a real big point of showing you that, didn't they?
Yeah,
well, and I mean, guys, I'm going to throw out the Austin Griffin moment. There's a lot of sexual stuff in this show.
Oh,
Maybe, you all can say what you want, but
with the burlesque,
the burlesque ladies. I mean, there. I don't think there's any discussion there, especially when she's got on her 2-piece. That was funny. Gosh, that was funny. Her dancing around.
One of them voiced the fat lady in Prisoner of Azkaban. She was the one on the painting in the third. Are we breaking up here?
Yeah, a little bit.
For a sec. You did for a sec. It's all right, though.
Go ahead.
Say that again.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
I was just saying one of the voices, I think it's of, let me see which one it is. Forcible. She is the one who plays the fat lady in Prisoner of Azkaban on the portrait wall. Kind of funny.
Oh, yeah. Now
no
I
kidding.
see. Very.
And you know who the cat is?
Oh,
yeah,
my
it's
gosh.
David Keith.
Keith David, you goofball.
I'm sorry, Keith David. Yes.
Yeah, I know that guy.
I know that dude.
Yeah,
he was
Nice Guys. How about that?
He's in the new series. I think it's HBO called Duster, and he was in it, and he was really good in it. He played a gangster. So yeah,
right.
Sorry, mispronounced his name.
We want to do some favorite scenes, fellas.
Favorite scenes. Speaking of Keith David, I love the cat. I think the cat is just such a great character and, kind of cuts through the crap and just kind of gives you it. The cat grounds you a bit because everything is so weird and it's like you're in this big dream, this fantasy. Like you don't know what's real and what's fiction. That cat, I think, just kind of, that cat kind of
stays the same in both worlds.
Stays the same, and he's talking to you.
Two old black mangy cats that speak in a row. Is this That's
too funny.
Was this somewhere along?
Hey, I think this cat's a little too
Griffin yells out,
and
he speaks.
Oh my gosh! Hey, well, one of my favorite scenes is actually when the cat and Coraline first walk around the garden in the make-believe world. I just love that, how he's kind of like, hey, you think this world is a dream, but you're wrong, and that was always a big moment growing up. I remember that scene, just being really interested in it, and I think it's cool how they walk around and everything kind of disappears. She's like, what happened? How are we back here? He said, oh, you walk around the world. And it's like, oh, it was just very interesting, I thought. So that's one of my favorite scenes for sure.
Is your shit crapping?
Yeah, he sounded like he was breaking up a little bit, Oz.
I'm about to say, I'm
going to have to do an old cut again in here.
Well, everything seems fine to me.
My scene was when that rat, again, there was a bunch of scenes. The Bobinski was great to me. I thought that was really funny. And I love that character. He was so silly, so crazy that how could you not love him? But one scene that was really just kind of disturbing, but I liked it, was when the cat bit the mouse. I guess the mouse was sounding off an alarm, and the cat just chewed his tail up, and then all of a sudden he goes from this little mouse into a big rat. And I went, again, it's, you guys have seen this a million times. I'm watching it for the very first time going, what in the hell am I watching here? But again, as Griffin pointed out, I kind of like the cat because at first I thought, okay, this little bastard is going to be evil. He's going to be just this, in both, he's just going to be horrible. But he turns out he's the good guy. So that really shocked me. And then he's trying to help her. He's saying, I think he said, hey, the mice are telling you not to go through that door. I mean, he was trying to help her throughout the movie.
Well, that was Bobinski, wasn't it?
Bobinski.
Yeah, Bobinski.
Oh, was it Bobinski? I'm sorry, I got him confused.
Again. That was Bobinski,
guys.
The cat was trying to guide her right. And I don't know if you heard it, Dad. I was saying my favorite scene is when Coraline and the cat walk around that make-believe garden, because he's kind of telling her what he knows just a little bit, but he's still leaving a lot of mystery there too, of course, kind of just saying, hey, I'm me. I'm not the other cat. I'm not the other anything. I'm me. I'm kind of letting her know he can go back and forth. So I thought that was just a great scene. I also do love, you're talking about Bobinski. I feel like it's a really fun scene when Coraline first meets Bobinski. Because like you said, he's so tall. He's so just odd looking. It's very eerie in its own way. He's got this blue skin. Something I was
like back hair,
it's really well. You see him in the opening
from hell.
Yeah. You see him in the opening scenes. He's standing on the roof of the house.
Oh yeah,
so you're like, who the hell is that dude?
Something else really interesting, Dad.
He is right now. He looks like he smells.
Yeah, I was about to say he's popping up for me too, Dad.
He's got all that cheese with him.
He's got this medal on him, and when I was doing some research, apparently that medal is the one you would get if you helped clean up Chernobyl in Russia. And that's apparently what this medal is that he has on with him. So, there are all kinds of theories like, oh, he was there for Chernobyl. That's why his skin's blue, all this crazy stuff. So I don't know, but he really is a great character. And I love that scene where he first meets Coraline and gets to speak with her. And also I think it's really cool when he does say, hey, the mice are telling me you shouldn't go through that little door. I don't know what they're talking about, but you should know they said that. Yeah. And also they don't even have your name right, so maybe they're wrong. They're calling you Coraline because, of course, a big joke in the whole movie is
maybe I work them too hard.
Yeah. So I love that scene. What do you have, Oz?
Well, I love the first time she goes to the new area. Am I cutting up at all?
No, you're actually fine.
No, you sound great.
Griffin and I are the ones that are breaking up for some reason.
All right. Well,
I'm not hearing any issues right now.
Yeah. I like when she goes to the first place and just how much the coloring changes too. Like we said, we've already mentioned that. When she's in her own home, it is dreary. It looks terrible. Mm-hmm. It is depressing. Like it's supposed to feel that way. When she goes to the tunnel, the grass is greener. You got this mom that actually cares about you. But what about that? It's so unsettling when you first see her because, as a first-time viewer, we've seen it. We know what's going to happen. But she turns around and just has those button eyes, and like, I don't know.
What did that do for you, Dad?
That kind of spooked me out. I went, oh, this isn't what it's supposed to be. Again, this first time I've seen this. So once I saw that they turn around and you see those button eyes, you're like, oh, this isn't as peachy as they're making it out to be. Guys, what did you think of Wybie? I like his character. He's a cool character now.
You think so?
I liked him.
You think he's a cool guy? Why is he a cool guy, Mike?
Why is he a cool guy? Again, I just think he's just socially awkward. He was happy that there's somebody else that's living there that's not yelling out. What do they call him? Wyborn? I mean,
what a rough
awful.
Name.
What really
as bad as it gets.
Think about that. Good. And
Coraline dunks on him too.
Yes, he does.
Why
were you born?
Yeah,
that was
sure.
That was pretty red. I thought it was like, golly.
That's far before the world got soft. That's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, welcome to 2009. Again, guys, this is 16 years old. You think this just happened a few years ago? It seems like
true.
Again, this wasn't crazy. This is 16 years. So she was kind of hard on him, and then when you see. When in the other world, you see him and he's walking around and his he can't speak. He's all zipped up. He's all sewn up. I just felt sorry for him. He was trying to be
sack too.
Again, when we were saying sad sack, I think he is the sad sack.
I think it's Wybie or it's the other dad. Because by the end of that other dad's getting his teeth kicked in.
I have them both. Honestly, just about everyone in this movie is a sad sack. I mean,
in a way, for sure. I mean, I'll tell you what, her mom, Coraline's real mom's a sad sack. She's about sad as hell, I would say. I mean, she's a real
I don't know if the
sack.
parents ever really had much of a redemption. I mean, I guess they come around at the end, but there was not a lot of, like, they didn't show their characters, like, really grow much,
No, I mean,
like they were still
it's very minimal. I mean, the mom says, oh, we're going to celebrate because their garden book did okay or whatever. And she gets her the gloves, which that was sweet. But, who knows? This movie's definitely about Coraline and what's going on in her little pocket.
Yeah.
And I'll say this about Wybie, Dad. I mean, I think he's a sad old sack, but at the same time, he is there when it really matters. He's there to make sure that damn hand that gets cut off and is coming for that key, make sure that hand gets crushed. He's helping Coraline every step of the way and helping her uncover, I guess, the secrets of this place she's at. So
I kind of had him as a hero myself. I mean, he was that's my point. When I said, what about him? He was kind of a hero in this.
You see a lot of yourself in... Hey, Oz, do you think he sees a lot of himself in old Wybie? Is that what it is? Is he grabbing those banana slugs?
We both have some round heads. That's for darn sure, Golly. Yeah. Poor old Wybie.
Turning into dust.
Man. Wearing that trench coat around and them damn skeleton gloves. Misunderstood.
Poor dude.
Misunderstood Mike. That's him.
That could be.
Let me continue with my favorite scenes before we kind of got just completely derailed, but we found our way back to it. That first night kind of in the new world, the Coraline song, which is a groovy old jangle. You like the dad. That guy he's a sad sack, but I like him a lot. The old cripes almighty, how are my best trolls line just sits with me a little little funny when she sees her friends like that.
Yeah.
So, she's a nerd with them.
She is.
But,
I mean, I'll say this about the other dad. Yeah, he's a sad sack, but I mean, shoot, he gives her that eye immediately. He's doing everything he can to be on the right side of the 8 ball. I would say
he comes around. He is. He's got that Billy in Hocus Pocus. You think he's on the wrong side the whole time, and then he finally gets to speak.
True. Well, I mean, the whole time though, she's even. I think the second time Coraline goes to the new world, he says, "Hey, you won't even feel those buttons," and she, the other mom stops him real quick, just trying to make sure the whole experience is real curated. There's no stress or whatever. She doesn't want him talking about those needles going through. But I mean, what's interesting to me as well, I would say, like, and I forgot about this, watching this again for the first time in a long time, I kind of would have said that she is a bit more enamored with this new world than I kind of thought she was when I watched it this time. Like, she has an air of skepticism the whole time, doesn't she? Even when she's getting this really good food, you can tell she's not buying in completely. Now, she does want to go back.
Let's go play hide and seek in the rain. She's like, I'll just go home tonight. And I kind of thought about that myself. It's like, why did the Beldam let her? Like, I don't know, like what the game was, but I guess just to manipulate him a little more.
I think it was a manipulation. I think she had faith. Who knows? And kind of like the cat says, I think that Beldam, the other mother, I think she likes games. So, like, I think she was playing and just really enjoying
a penchant for buggery.
Well, probably. Like you said, Dad. And, Dad, I think that was a great comment. She is a spider. I mean, she's arachnid. She has a web. She is enjoying the chase. She doesn't, kind of like Dr. Evil, if we want to go there, Austin. She's not just going to grab that gun and shoot him in the head. She's going to throw him into the secret lair with the freaking sharks.
You're just talking it to you, Scott.
She's really bringing it up. You're right, Dad, that she's got a web to spin. So it's all part of the fun to her, I think.
Yeah. I think my favorite scene is the game.
Really?
If I'm going to say my favorite scene,
that's a banger.
She comes back and she's, does the whole quest, is kind of what it is. Goes through the garden. I don't know when, I think Goblet of Fire came out a few years before this, but when, Cedric Diggory's getting pulled away from the vines in the maze.
Oh, yeah.
That scene really felt like that when those vines came out and got her through the like the well when she was going out there for the first time where she finds that. The garden was sweet, very cool. They said that was the most difficult set to make. Yeah,
I believe that.
But she had to do it all. She had to go then down to the burlesque women's scene, and in this world they were like sirens. They actually were the young women. So that kind of whole scene, and then finally back up to Babinski, who's now the rat. And she thinks she's lost. I don't think that was explained well enough, the game, though, that there was a time limit. I got the point. I got the point when the button was going over the moon, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was very insinuated. I think that was, I think there was some insinuation going on, and it was very
I never caught that there was a timeline. I never caught.
Well, the first thing I thought, though, when she said, "Let's play a game, let's see if I can get all the eyes," immediately in my head I went, "So how long does she get? Because like if she tries forever, she's gonna get it, or like what I mean." So like, I think it was pretty natural to me. Like when I saw her look at that moon, it was like, oh, she's got to do it before the night's out. So I think that was kind of, or I guess it wouldn't be the night switching over, but like you said before, that the whole button goes across that moon.
The button eclipse.
Yeah. The button eclipse. That's it. Yeah, I think it was pretty dang weird when the button does fully go over that moon and the whole world starts, kind of just crumbling away. That was pretty cool. And also, we got to give our cat credit. We got to give our cat credit. What does he do to save the day? You want to take it, Dad? What's that? He
what the
does
cat
it
does?
ways. Yeah, what's he do?
The only thing I saw was that he killed that rat. That I don't know.
He caught that damn rat. Coraline's on the ground like, oh, I lost. He caught that damn rat with the ball. He said, I think this seems like you were needing this.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you were going somewhere else. I'm like, I just saw him with that rat. I kept going. My daughter's watching it with me. You know, that rat bastard.
Hey, give us one, Dad.
God, you know what, guys? Think about this. All we've seen are rats and cats in movies lately. The Departed, guys, Hocus Pocus, and now this.
Hey, what about The Departed? When she first goes and sees the burlesque women, and they say these are departed on the wall. Did that ring for you guys at all?
Oh, I didn't. It didn't ring.
She's talking about.
I did hear that. Dogs. Yes.
It's like, The Departed.
You're talking about the Scotty dogs up on the walls. Yeah, The
Departed.
Yeah. My gosh. Very good.
Yeah, and I'll
favorite
say about
team?
Favorite characters. I was gonna jump into this. These would not be my favorite characters. My favorite character is that cat. I think I like the cat a lot. And, I have no shame in it. I really like Coraline as a character, too. I think that Coraline, she's really unusual as a protagonist, I would say. She's super quirky, very, very odd and unusual. And, even her wearing that little conductor hat, she's so random. She wants to wear these gloves. She's just kind of funny and amusing in her way.
Yeah, and there's a doll that looks just like her.
Yeah.
Which makes it so peculiar.
Yeah, it really, that's the perfect word for it. Very peculiar, but those are my favorite characters. And again, the cat, I think, gets me just because he's so cool. He's got it. You just really trust him the whole time. And you the whole time are thinking he's the only one who knows what the hell's going on right now. He's the guy with the plan. And I think it's interesting too. There's this real kind of nemesis vibe going on between him and the Beldam. I thought, she mentions when Coraline brings him in one of those final scenes, oh, you brought this vermin with you, which, she obviously doesn't care much for that cat. And you have to think they've crossed paths at some time. So a lot of questions, but another character, characters, I think talking about Miss Spink and, what's the other one again? I'm forgetting now.
I think it's like Forcible.
Yeah, Miss Forcible and Spank. I think that they're actually pretty fun characters, even as old ladies, and they want to help out Coraline too. Spink reads her tea leaves, and we get that kind of whole funny little back and forth between her and Forcible, and I don't know.
Another nod to Azkaban there.
Yeah, there you go. But now I think my favorites, truthfully, would be that cat and Coraline.
Griffin, you said it. I mean, here's my let's face it moment. All these characters are odd and peculiar. They're all odd and peculiar.
It's a whole movie, right?
Guys, watching this for the first time, God, I've got so many notes. And again, I don't know. I don't want to say that this is a Wes Anderson movie, that I don't know what the hell I watched. I do know what I watched, okay? But it was so, we're here, we're there, we're in another world, and we're everywhere. But it's just like these guys are so weird, and it's like you're trying to figure out, like I said, the cat, Griffin saying, he was always, hell, I didn't. I thought he was going to be a bad dude. He was a mangy looking scoundrel of a cat. He was just a mess. My guy, Bobinski did it for me. I thought he was funny as hell. Do you know who plays him? Do you guys know who plays that character?
He's in We Are Marshall. That's the first thing that comes
Ian
to my
McShane.
mind.
He is in the one with John Wick. He's in the John Wick movies. Yeah. So I knew his voice, and I'm sitting there looking at the cast, and I went, oh, now I know why.
I'm certain he doesn't use the Bobinski voice, though, does he?
No, but I did recognize, I mean, just a little bit of him.
Sure.
But Bobinski was great. I thought he was funny. He brought some humor to it because Austin said it early. This is kind of a dark movie. Again, this is not a kid's movie. I thought it was very dark. It's peculiar. You're going, what's going on? That's why I enjoyed it. You had to stop and think. And everyone loves a movie where you got to stop and think and you've got to wait till it ends to go. It's one that when it ends, you look at your friend, your wife, your girlfriend, your buddy, and you go, damn, that was different. I mean, it was it was different.
Damn, Mike got touched, Griff.
Well done. I just think it was well done, guys.
Well done. Yeah, that was talk about well done, man. What a delivery. Was that Austin? You got to get that. You got to make that a reel. You got to make that a reel, and then you got to go. Better. You got to have an American flag. Oh, he did it! He did it! Austin, you got to have the American flag and an eagle. You got to have a bald eagle, man. Oh, that was amazing.
Griff, it sounds like you got the vision. We'll get you that one.
Oh, that's
I can do that.
Griffin, I hate to break the news to you, but to beat what Austin did today, I have sent an email or a text to all my friends. I'm like, guys, if you're not watching our reels, watch this one. This one's funny.
Those reels, man, that has been fun, Austin. I think
Austin, you are perfecting it. You are kicking ass.
You got a system down.
Golly. Austin, what are you drinking, by the way, young man?
I got myself a Sammy Adams Oktoberfest.
Good timing. Welcome to October, boys.
That's right. It seems on brand and on time, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. What are you drinking, Dad?
It's got him a little pumpkin juice. Well, I was. I'm sticking with my
pumpkin juice.
Pumpkin juice. I had a little Woodford on ice tonight, guys. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Water. Yes, sir.
Very nice. I'll stick with the Folgers for right now.
All right.
Actually, what grounds do I have? I don't think it is Folgers. It's actually like donut shop Kroger stuff, so maybe even a little bit lower on the totem pole.
Nice.
I'll deal with it.
Guys, what's the theme of this one?
Well, my favorite character.
Oh, I'm sorry, Austin. Oh, good Lord.
Screw him.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yappers,
why do we need him?
Yapping ass dogs. All right. I'm going to go with the other mother. I think she is just a awesome and incredibly menacing, sinister.
And that's villain. Teri Hatcher, right?
Yes.
She is terrifying. And
wow, would have never thought that.
I mean, it's this movie doesn't work without that menacing type of character. I feel like she's not done yet. You know, she's gonna find a way through that door, guys.
Oh,
let's be honest. She's gonna find a fucking way. It's just
something else you got to mention. How kind of weird do you think it is? Like, just in context of that intro scene where we see the doll float through the window in these spindle hands, these like wiry hands grab it and start working on it. That's literally the opening to the movie. Like, what were you thinking when that happened, Dad? Were you just like, what is going on?
What'd they get me into?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went, first of all, I thought right off the bat, I went, this is going to be a little bit scarier than what they told me. They know I don't, yeah, I know, but.
It's going to do that for you, I promise.
But you knew right off the bat, to answer your question, Griff, you knew it was going to be a very dark movie. You knew that. Yeah,
for sure. And that's the case. And honestly, that's a good pick, Austin. I want to blast your ass and go, oh, he's got to come up with the outside opinion. He's got to have that kind of like alternate choice, but it really is a good pick. It is a good look at him right now. Man. It's a pretty good pick. It is.
Yeah, it's a good pick. It's a great one. Otherwise, it'd be Coraline. Yeah. I mean, like, there's not Coraline's a lot of characters to pick from, really.
No.
If you think about it.
Is there even a sixth man in this movie?
It's hard. I got Bobinski. He's side enough. he's a side character enough. He's probably not on the court, man, like enough. But I don't know. There's not a lot of characters, so he kind of is.
Yeah, you can look at the cast here, and I mean, half of them don't even have names.
The squid, squid.
What's shaking, baby?
Animal? What are you going to take the magic dragonfly? I mean, come on. No, I don't even know if there is a sixth man to this one.
You could probably make some crap up. I mean, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
One of the ghosts. Those are some sad sack candidates.
They are some sad sacks. Them damn ghosts. Woo, man.
They are the saddest sacks. They've been trapped in this alternate dimension. So,
and that one little boy.
They are the sad sacks.
Yeah. Thank you, Mrs. That little boy.
Sound like Scrooge.
He sounds like he got raked over the coals a couple times. There might be some welts down his back fresh. Who knows, man? Thank you, Mrs.
It's terrifying, too. Fucking button eyes. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's not the way to go, boys.
No.
Themes and things. Let's do it now.
Well, you're exactly right, Dad. Just dark, kind of noir spirit, eerie. Everything's very, very creepy and crawly and weird. But there's something about it. I don't know how to even describe it. There is something still very hearty and warm about this movie at the same time. It is dark, it is creepy, it's a little bit disturbing. It's right on that line, but there's something that still endears you to it in a big way. And that happened immediately for us, Austin, when we were watching it as kids. And our sisters loved the movie too. I'm pretty sure Grandma loved the movie.
There's people that get really into Halloween culture and that kind of thing. And I think that's a lot of what it is. I think they kind of they find that comfort in it is probably what it is. And there's something that is a little off-putting, but it's fits the season and it fits the vibe, and it just kind of it works, the chords strumming. It's just what it is. It's working.
Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, there is that kind of friendship tie-in of all of it. You know what I mean? Because the way that she defeats, for the time being, the Beldam is through her friends, through Wybie, through the cat. So
I was going to say family over friends. Friends is definitely there with it, but I think the end result
I just struggled with family because, like you said, I don't know if the parents actually have that much of a character kind of trajectory, or I don't know if they really bring it back.
No, they really didn't. But I think one of my themes is the grass isn't always greener, which is maybe not the most hopeful of takes, but that's what this is here. You think something shiny and new is going to be great, but there's, it's really not. It's not where you're going to find substance. And I think what the movie is meant to say or trying to say is Coraline is, also playing her part in this, kind of neglect to a degree, not neglect, but just the rift between her family. They're not connected in ways, but I don't know if that's effectively created, because very obviously these parents are incredibly consumed with their work and aren't giving her any time of day. That's what I'm seeing. And I don't know how much of that really changed. They did little things, but they still had that kind of undertone of just fucking crap.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the whole movie is trying to just show you how much she is wanting attention. And of course, that's why the Beldam scheme works in the first place, because she's so deprived of it. So what about you, Dad? You got a good theme?
Guys, I wrote this down. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. And then I had in the parentheses, appreciate what you have.
Is that a bit of plagiarism, Austin? Is that original to him, or you think he plagiarized that?
Hey, how'd you get into my notes, man?
Well, apparently I stole Austin's notes. But no, as soon as he said it, I'm like, bravo. I mean, that's what I thought. And immediately, you see, hey, mom doesn't cook well. You go here and
mom doesn't cook at all. It's all Pops.
Yeah, I mean,
he doesn't cook well.
No, and he does not
nasty
cook well.
Schlop. That might be the worst thing we've seen on a plate in any of the movies we've watched so far.
Again, Austin, gross. I go back to if you
we
can
watched
see
Holes in Shawshank.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, heck, they even had a worm in theirs, in Shawshank.
Yeah. But Jake was going to get to that one.
Yes, Jake was.
Yeah, one of the Beldam is one of the things that I really kind of hit on. That is like this entity. I always find that very fun in these horror type movies. And Sinister, if you've ever seen Sinister, which is kind of crazy to think consistently rates as like one of the scariest movies of all time. I feel like that all developed after this movie's been out for a while. Like, I don't remember there being a ton of talk about the movie when it initially came out, but my friends and I did watch it in like one of our basements, and we were just terrified by it. But it's a really good movie. It's with Ethan Hawke, but it's called The Bagul in that. And there's just like there's something about this demonic entity that is ever persistent and living. It is like that. It's like just this demonic entity that preys on whatever.
Austin, I'll tell you, by the way, I watched the Skarsgård version, the first one last weekend. So
I've never seen it.
I'd never seen it. So I do not like clowns. I have no problem telling everybody I do not like clowns. I never have. I used to be freaked out seeing the original Tim Curry in Targets and stuff, like, on the shelf. It used to freak me out seeing that ugly face. So, but I watched it, and I think my dad's in for a treat, isn't he?
Mike, let me just teach you something here. This is what I do when I go to the movie theaters for scary movies, and maybe it's just a little too much. When you know something's about to happen, just give yourself one of these.
I do that.
Bit of squinting. Just give it a little bit of squinting, and it makes it just a little bit easier.
I do
just
that.
Put a little
no, Austin, what he needs to do, you need to bring out our sponsor, the pins. I think he needs to be prepared. Maybe double bundle, my friend.
There's a little chance of that. Yes, sir.
Depends for when Mike's watching it because he's gonna shit. There it is. There it is. Last couple of questions. How about these?
Fire away.
This movie with Nick Cage, is it working for you guys? Where you got him?
Who wants to start? Who wants to start?
Griffin, we always start with you.
Yeah, we do.
I can go first this time. I don't have anything too outrageous.
Okay.
But I feel like it's kind of the only answer to a degree.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, there's a couple. But I got Bobinski. I think Bobinski is the best.
There it is.
Okay.
I think it's Bobinski. And I think it could also be the cat.
Okay.
But I'll let you guys make that argument if that's yours.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Bobinski. I think that would be fun. He's outlandish. He gets to talk about some cheese. My nuts. He gets to do that, or my mice. Yeah, there's some fun stuff if Nick Cage is voicing.
He would be on fire as Bobinski. That's what I had circled here. There was never a doubt to me. You put Nick Cage in that, and again, I thought he brought some humor, Bobinski, to the movie. Can you imagine with Nick Cage? Maybe they wanted it to stay darker, and that's why a guy like they don't get a Nick Cage. But I think
Nick Cage. I don't think that outrules Nick Cage.
Nick Cage is just so wild and crazy that he would make that even funnier, if you ask me. Griff, what do you think about old Bobinski? Going another route?
I think Bobinski's a good choice. I would have gone with the cat, kind of like Austin said. I think that Keith David did a great job.
Two movies in a row, he's a cat for you.
He's a cat for me. I just think he'd have been funny, man. Like, can you imagine Nick Cage's voice as that damn cat? And I think you'd have to make that cat a little more irreverent. You'd have to change the character just slightly to fit Nick Cage.
He'd have to have that strut from he'd have to have a little bit more of a prance.
Well, you could get him crazy though. He could be like a little bit more like violent, a little more like you're wrong. If you think this world's a dream, you're wrong. You know, he can like get really into it.
Wake up!
Wake up! Eating those damn mice. I mean, maybe Nick Cage would really just give it the perfect thing, but I do think Bobinski's a good choice.
The cat stands up and goes.
Yeah! There it is.
Woo!
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
That's
good.
great. Oh, boys. I can't wait to watch The Family Man with you guys with Nick Cage. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun.
We're
You're
going to
make
Nick
me watch
Cage
it.
marathon. We might never watch another movie without Nick Cage. That's what I'm saying.
Guys, the goal is by the time National Treasure 3 is coming out, we're invited to the red carpet event. That is the goal.
I cannot believe he has not already reached out to at least me.
I'll tell you what, he's missing a massive opportunity.
He really is.
Nick.
Come on.
We need you, Nick Cage.
Nick,
come on.
We got a lot to talk about. Reach out to old Mike here. He'd love to talk to you.
He's got it.
I could probably help out your acting career. I've got some tips. Come on. I love that dude, man.
All right. Let's final this out, guys. Is this a coffee or is this a wine movie?
It's funny because, like, I don't know if I'm going to say it's a coffee movie for me. And the reason I'm going to say that is because it is a very dreary, bleak movie. And I think you need something warm that's not wine. I think it could be wine. For me, I want it to be some coffee. I want a dark roast. I want it to be rich and intense. And I want it to just really, really kind of get me into that spirit and get me a little jazzed up all the while. But I think it's kind of a perfect compliment. It warms you up a little bit and it gives you a little bit of a bounce.
I got this one.
I'm going to quote Baby Billy Freeman. I need some gas to get me going. And this was
right.
This was a good one for Griffin. It's not a wine movie to me. Now, Austin may think different, but I think that this one was a coffee movie to me. I would have no problem whatsoever having a nice hot cup of coffee watching this movie. Austin, wrap us up because I have a feeling you're gonna turn the tides on us.
Okay. Well, this one could work both ways. I absolutely can see that. This one could be a coffee movie. This one could be a wine movie. I got it as a coffee movie. I got it as like a nice rainy Sunday or something like that. Yeah. Real easy going.
Yes, sir.
It's the kind of movie you'd love to have a fireplace for, nice and cool. And you want a nice cup of Joe, maybe a pumpkin spice latte if you're feeling that kind of way. But you definitely want some coffee and something warm. Maybe some hot cocoa. That would work with this one too.
Hot cocoa wouldn't be bad.
Wouldn't be so bad. On a nice cool breeze, October day.
We're there now, boys.
Yeah,
we're getting there this morning for sure.
Bonfire weather.
Bonfire weather.
Certainly is, but that's mine. You want a blanket, maybe you want a candle rolling too. You really want to set the mood and just really Halloween outfit.
Maybe a little pumpkin pie, maybe. That like kind of cinnamony smell and taste and all that good stuff. Yeah,
I love a pumpkin candle. I got it rolling right now.
There he is. He knows what's up.
This is my favorite candle season, certainly. Followed by Christmas time, you can get a nice like fur or something.
Oh yeah, true. I'm telling you, I like the cooler months. I really do. I run pretty hot, boys, so I need that coolness. And I'll say this too.
I would prefer to not be sticky.
I'll say this too.
Both of your all's places. Austin's place, we call it the igloo. And your place, my God, I had to turn the temperature up. My fingers were turning blue painting.
Well, maybe this is just.
You all do. Both of you run a little hot.
We just put our heat on today, actually.
Maybe this is just our season, Austin. You know what? I don't know if we announced it yet, but you just recently had a birthday, so happy birthday to you, Austin.
Happy birthday to Big Austin.
Thanks,
happy
guys.
birthday to you.
Libra, so this is my season.
This man's the head of the Purple Podcast. He's getting us going talk about needing some gas. This man's the gas. He is
the gas.
He's the fuel. He keeps this thing going, and we're just rocking away, boys.
His reels are dynamite.
They're dynamite. But I was thinking today, I said, you know what, man? Right when we were gearing up to get in the booth, I said, man, we just keep pushing, and we're just chipping away, man. And what do we got coming up Sunday? We got another episode. We got the end of the second season of Stranger Things.
Can't wait.
That's right.
Can't
so
wait.
We got Stranger Things out. Hey, there's still time to go back and watch, guys. You still have time.
Austin, they are awesome.
Just follow along with us. We got it broken up into half seasons. Make it nice and easy for you. You can build a schedule out. Maybe we can build it for you.
I'll tell you, I've been enjoying it a lot watching Stranger Things, man. I watched in the first 2 days after we did the podcast. I think I watched 3 of them. You know, I watched 3 in 2 days for sure.
I got one more to go in this season.
Yep, me too.
I'm gonna watch number 9 over again. I didn't take any notes. I was rolling through 8. I finished up my notes, sat back, had lunch, and watched number 9. Never took a note. And I went, this is great.
Loved it.
I'll go back. I'll do it again.
Ready for 3, baby.
Hey, guys.
It took everything I had not to do it.
Well, what is our next movie, by the way? Who's got
What
next
are we doing,
pick?
boys?
That's me. Damn, I forgot about it.
Big Oss.
We're going back to 1978, I believe.
Oh.
With the original Halloween. Mike Myers. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Woo. Nice. Okay. I'm in.
Probably my favorite Halloween movie.
Is my pop scared, you think? Is he scared?
He'll be able to handle it.
You shaking in them boots?
I'm going to be all right. This one, guys, remember, a lot of the streets, help me here, Austin. I know it's out of Bowling Green, Kentucky. A lot of the streets are named after Bowling Green, Kentucky. So of course, I did not watch this movie, but I knew I'd heard from a lot of my friends.
Have you not? Tell me you've seen it, Mike.
I've never seen Halloween.
You are kidding.
No,
this is great.
Guys,
Austin,
Austin, there's 2 scary movies that I've seen in my life. Jaws. Look. Jaws. And I've seen Friday the 13th.
That's a sign of it right there.
Oh man,
you're about to get got by a ton of arrows.
Yeah, I'm looking. Hey, there's a wall behind me. If that dude comes out from behind me, it's over.
He's gearing up.
I'll be watching Halloween early in the morning, boys, with a cup of coffee.
You'll be all right with this one. You'll be all right.
No, I'm. You know what? This is appropriate, boys.
Otherwise, I mean, it is gonna. You might need those Depends, Mike. I'm not.
I'm not. I promise you, it'll be. Yeah. I'm gonna be doing this. Going. Yeah. So I'll be. That's gonna scare the hell out of me.
Yeah, it's gonna scare me.
I mean, Griffin was petrified of clowns. Yeah. I don't think that much of them myself, but I will tell you this: watching him, I took him to a parade, and the clowns are going by. He lost his stuff. Dad, you know how he used to talk, Austin. Dad, I'm ready to go. I mean, he was like pulling me as hard as he could. He was not staying for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, get it. Austin, I think that's going to be a good one. Yeah, that's out of 1978. That's an old one, so it'll be a good one.
Oh, it's great. It's a really good one. It's my favorite Halloween time movie. I got to watch it.
Is my math right? Is that 45 years old? Is that right?
Yeah,
that's
right.
God.
Is it? We're in the... Looks like 47.
No, 47.
Me, right? Yeah.
47.
Yeah, you asked Griffin, and he said, that's right, bruh.
I wasn't even thinking about it.
You know his math, Austin.
Yeah.
Not my strong suit.
Not his bag, baby.
Like Scootsy Doubleday's brother.
Yeah. Gosh, that's funny, man. Don't call that. Gosh, man. Well, boys, what do you say? You think we
That's a
close
wrap.
This baby out?
That's a wrap. What do we do on time? We do all right?
We're doing all right, about 105 right now, so.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. We probably got some fat to trim in the middle with some technical experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine. But I'll tell you what.
We'll be all right, guys.
Per usual, Purple Podcast, we just keep getting better. We keep breaking grounds. Again, first animated film done. Easy money. Roll these credits. Let's keep it rocking, boys. Love doing this with you guys, and I'm so glad that we're just moving and grooving, baby.
Guys, let me say this to those that are listening. If you're listening, if you go, these guys are, if you don't like what we're doing, please watch these reels this young man's putting out. These reels are funny. I mean, if I'm walking out of my gym in tears today listening to it, it's funny. I'm telling you, this guy's got something going. This may be his career doing just reels because he's doing a fantastic job. So give him a chance, listen to him, and give us a chance. Please give us some comments. Tell us how we're doing, what we're doing. And if there's things that we're saying and doing that you love, tell us. We can do more. If you need me to give a thumbs up more, I'll do it. I can do those things.
Just a little more fireworks.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, all right, we'll get on out of here. As Mike was getting to us,
there he is. Knocked it out.
Got it on lock now. It's no issue at all now. But as Mike was saying, guys, if you've been listening this long, we really do appreciate it. Thank you for listening all the way through. If you're enjoying it, share it. We're trying to blow this thing up. We're having a whole lot of fun. We're going to have some more fun with some more people too. So we'll keep it rolling. We got another Halloween movie up next. We got Stranger Things rolling out as well, and then we'll have it coming right back after that. We're staying busy. We're staying busy because of you.
Yes, sir, we are.
So once again, if you're listening back home, thank you very much. We appreciate it always. Be good, and bye-bye.